Don't give up today. You might be one step away from everything you've ever wanted. Someone sitting in silence, thinking about quitting, tears in their eyes, hands shaking. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like giving up? Like everything you've tried, every ounce of strength you've used, still isn't enough? Like your dreams are laughing at you from a distance? You've tried and failed, and tried again, and still nothing. So you wonder, what's the point? But here's the truth most people never hear when they need it the most. You might be just one more day away, one more call, one more audition, one more job application, one more workout, one more prayer, one more moment of faith. That's all it could take to change your whole story. Many people quit when they're inches from winning. Did you know that most people quit at the 90% mark? Not because they're weak, not because they're not good enough, but because the pain of holding on becomes louder than the hope of breakthrough. They don't realize success doesn't always show signs before it shows up. There's no warning, no message, no sign from the universe that says, tomorrow is your day, but it could be, and you'll only know if you give it one more day. Mental shifts that help you push through. Let's talk about mindset. Here's what people who succeed know that most people don't. They've mastered the art of showing up tired. They've learned to work even when no one is clapping. They've found strength in quiet persistence. They redefine failure, not as a dead end, but as a step forward. What if today is not your failure, but your training? What if this pain is not your punishment, but your preparation? Every single successful person you admire, every one of them, had a moment where they almost gave up. They just didn't. They held on for one more day. And that made all the difference. Real life example, the last straw that turned to gold. Let me tell you a story. There was a man who had been rejected by over 1,000 investors for his business idea. No after no, door after door slammed in his face. He was sleeping in his car, broke, embarrassed, on the edge of giving up. But he said, let me try one more day. That man's name is Howard Schultz, the man behind Starbucks. One more day changed not only his life, but millions of others around the world. Imagine if he had quit at 999. Imagine if you quit today, and tomorrow was your moment. Success is an instant, but it's always in reach. You don't have to do everything today. You just have to not quit. You just have to stay in the game. You just have to keep the door open. So many people are stuck because they think if it doesn't happen fast, it's not meant to be. But think about this. A bamboo tree spends years growing underground before it breaks through the surface. But once it does, it shoots up feet within days. That's what your grind looks like right now. Nothing on the surface. But deep underground, your roots are growing strong. And when the time comes, you won't just rise. You'll soar. How to keep going when you're tired. You don't need more talent. You don't need more followers. You don't need more money or a better background. You need this, a reason to keep going. A belief that your effort will pay off. A reminder that today's pain is tomorrow's power. So here's what you do. 1. Take a breath. 2. Remind yourself why you started. 3. Visualize who you'll become if you keep going. 4. Then say these words out loud. I will give it one more day. Say it again. I will give it one more day. And when tomorrow comes, you do it again, because consistency wins. Let go of perfection, just progress. The goal isn't to be perfect. It's to be present, to show up, even when your voice shakes, even when the world says no, even when you don't believe in yourself fully. Show up anyway. Do it scared. Do it tired. Do it confused. Do it one more time. That's the power of resilience. That's the power of one more day. Quotes to carry with you. Let me leave you with some truths that never grow old. The darkest hour is just before the dawn. Most people fail not because they lack talent, but because they quit too soon. Success is what happens when you refuse to give up. Imagine the moment it all changes. Close your eyes. Picture this. You wake up tomorrow and something shifts. An email, a message, a call, a new opportunity. And it changes everything. Now open your eyes. That future? It's waiting for the version of you who didn't quit, the one who believed in the power of one more day.